Today's reading is Oomukade, an entry from the Monster Encyclopedia book series. A monster having the lower body of a centipede that mainly inhabits the Zimpangu region. The upper body has the form of an alluring beauty who gives off a dark impression. Just as it appears, they have a melancholic, uncheerful disposition. However, they also have a ferocious nature at the same time, and when they spot a human man, they aggressively assault and attempt to rape. In Zimpangu, they are one of the races regarded as kaibitsu, whatever that means. They prefer wet, dark places, and they normally live in shadowy woods, deep in the mountains, caves, etc., any place that's wet and dark and damp. But sometimes they reveal themselves before humans, seeking a man as a breeding partner. You mean husband. They have an extremely potent poison within their bodies. When they spot a human man, they use the mouth of their upper body along with the maximillipedes around their neck and at the tip of their tail to bite and inject the poison into a man's body. Since it's injected, that would make it a venom. Men injected with this poison experience a rush of pleasure around the place where they were bitten at that very moment, and their body loses all of its strength. In fact, the poison is so potent that even if they don't do anything for a while, the man will continually experience an intoxicating pleasure at the place where he was bitten. After poisoning a man in such a way, they will coil their long body around him, embrace him tightly, and bind him with their countless number of legs. Just like their disposition, they will violate a man with a melancholic copulation, whatever that means. The potent poison and ferocious disposition isn't all that's terrifying about the Oomukade. They are obsessive, clingy, and affectionate towards their prey to the point that it borders on paranoia. Once they get a man, they're never quite ever willing to be apart from him until he becomes entirely theirs. So it's another yandere. They continue to copulate a countless number of times, continuously spoiling the man's body and heart with love and pleasure. Though they are dangerous monsters as such, they have a huge weakness to human men's saliva. They have a high resistance to their own poison and are normally unaffected by it. However, when this poison combines with a man's saliva, a magical transformation occurs, resulting in another poison that they have no resistance to. If a man's saliva enters their body through either their mouth or vagina or any other orifice, the altered poison violates their body from within, and for a while, their entire body will end up being continuously attacked by overwhelming pleasure. In spite of possessing such a weakness, love and the sweet taste of spirit energy overwhelms them, and they kiss men against their better judgment, so they are likely to end up ingesting saliva on their own. Additionally, what appears like a pattern on the upper body is actually poison glands, and it is said that powerful pleasure courses through their body, and if they have these poison glands licked by a man, though it's not as potent as when they take in saliva more directly.